Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel and thank you for visiting. This is a general reading for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. So if this reading doesn't resonate, I encourage you to check out your Moon and or Rising sign if you have the time. Also, I want to quickly thank everyone who has booked a personal reading with me so far. I really appreciate it. And if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, the information to do so is in the description box below. So Capricorn, let's go ahead and get started. This is a general reading. The love readings are done separately on this channel. However, the caveat to that is I don't have control over what comes out. If love messages come out in a general reading, or if general messages come out in a... Right, if love readings come out in a general reading, or love reading... Wow, sorry about that. If love messages come out of a general reading, or if general messages come out of a love reading, I will convey them as I receive them. So just keep that in mind because, and I'm saying this to you right now because I see the Knight of Cups here for your first card, and that's making me feel like there might be something love related going on there. But enough of that, Capricorn, let's just go ahead and get started. The first card you have is how you're feeling right now, and it is the Knight of Cups, like I said. This is feeling a little lovey-dovey, feeling like you want to go towards someone with an offer of love, or maybe wanting to go out and date and meet people, just feeling like you want to flirt. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, the Knight of Cups has a little cup in his hand that has a heart on it, so it's definitely about love for me as a reader. If it's not specifically about love for all of you Capricorns, it could just be feeling emotional. It could be wanting to express yourself emotionally to others, and it may not be love related, but I am picking up a romance, dating, love vibe from this Capricorn. But like I said, for some of you guys, it might just be feeling like you really want to express yourself emotionally. It could be to friends or family members. Something that you need to express that maybe you haven't expressed before. But like I said, I feel like for a lot of you, you're feeling like you want to, flirt and meet people and, take those steps toward people. You feel like you want to initiate, perhaps. Maybe that hasn't been you in the past, Capricorn, but it's kind of feeling like you're having a little bit extra courage, maybe, and you feel good enough right now to maybe take the initiative with meeting people and flirting. Or it could be that you have one particular person in mind that you feel really motivated to walk toward and make a love offer, or some kind of advancement toward them romantically or sexually or flirting or dating or something like that. But if it isn't any of those specific things for you Capricorn, I feel like it's just feeling like you want to express yourself emotionally, and some of you might have felt blocked emotionally for the past few months, and you feel have more space to express yourself at this time. So the second card you have, Capricorn, is what you're wanting at this time. It's a Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is all about kind of turning your back on intuition and wanting to be more logical and reasonable. It's also about not wanting to really see 100% something that is there at this time. So Capricorn, what does that mean? It's going to be different things for each of you, but I feel like there's something going on in your life right now where you're not really ready to see the full truth of it, perhaps. You might not want to see, how really someone is 100%. Maybe you kind of give them the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, so-and-so, they're just a crazy person. They don't really mean that, or something. I feel like it's something like that, not wanting to see the truth of a situation. It could be, if it's not about that, it could be a work situation or some dynamic at work where you're not really wanting to acknowledge that there might be something toxic going on. Maybe it's too hard for you to face at this time. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm getting. The second thing I'm getting with this card is, like the first thing I said, is turning your back on the moon, turning your back on intuition, and realizing that a more logical, reasonable understanding is what is suitable for you at this time. So if there is something about someone that you're kind of in denial about, maybe you feel like this is a logical approach. Be like, look, I need to get through this time right now. You know, I can't really, I'm taking a logical approach. I only have so much time and energy right now, so I'm going to kind of put this on the back burner. And when I have time in the future, I will go to this person and tell them, like, look, you're being this way. Or I myself will face and acknowledge that someone else, or myself, it could be you, Capricorn, are this certain way that is, you know, problematic or bringing some kind of material up for you. But it's kind of like, I need a little bit more time. Like, I'm not ready to face it right now. Putting it on the back burner is what it feels like for some of you Capricorns. Yeah. And maybe for some of you it's, you know, I've been very, you know, intuitive for a really long time, and I need to look out for myself right now and be a little more practical and logical. But the thing about the Two of Swords card is that it's kind of going from one extreme to another. So keep that in mind, Capricorn. Maybe don't abandon your intuition all the way. You know, it might feel like an extremist approach is needed based on something that you're going through, but it's kind of the caution with the Two of Swords is, you know, don't turn your back entirely on the moon, on your intuition. You know, see how you could blend in both intuition and reason and logic for a more balanced approach is kind of what the advice is with that card. So the third card you have is challenges you may be encountering right now. It's the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is the party hardy card. It's about enjoying physicality. It's about drinking and food and going out and hanging out with people in excess, usually is what the Nine of Cups a lot of times mean, not necessarily. Sensual pleasures, sex, stuff like that. So because it's showing up in the challenge position Capricorn, I feel like some of you may be dealing with some just enjoying the finer things in life right now. Okay, whatever that means for you. It's about physicality. There could be someone around you who likes to drink a lot, or they want to party all the time and you're not in that space, and it's kind of creating a problem. So Capricorn, I feel like for half of you it's going to be you are like this, and for the other half of you probably it's someone else in your orbit that is maybe wanting to just party too much, drink too much, wanting to you know, maybe you want to be healthy. Maybe you feel like, oh man, I need to like kind of get back on track, and then there's a person, or it could be multiple people around you who they just want to, you know, eat poorly all the time, or drink a lot, or always go and party and not take anything seriously. So Capricorn, whether it's you or someone else, you're kind of judging it. You could be judging it in yourself or others, and you kind of want a change. You want to shift away from that in some way. It's like becoming a little excessive at this time. Maybe it's been happening for a while and it's kind of like built up to this time right in this moment that it's too much. And it could be that you are finding it hard to say no to others, or maybe even hard to say no to yourself. Maybe it's like, you know, this is just what I'm doing right now to get through what I'm going through, and you could be having like an internal struggle with yourself with that. So that's what I see with this card. The fourth card is opportunities. It's the King of Pentacles reversed. So Capricorn, I feel like this is saying that there could be an opportunity for yourself right now to get a little more grounded in yourself. I think you Capricorns are feeling not grounded, not yourself. As an earth sign, you are more grounded than the other elements. And there's something about what you're going through right now where you don't feel very grounded. But it's saying that there is an opportunity at this time for you to kind of ground yourself. It could be saying no. It could involve saying no to this Nine of Cups energy, okay? It could be kind of embracing more logic and reason to figure out what you need to do, what's best for you, okay? That could all be related, but there could be a person you meet or encounter, or someone from the past that you kind of start talking to or dealing with again. It could be some kind of activity or something, some kind of opportunity that comes up for you to ground yourself in some way, okay? It could be money related, but not necessarily so. For some of you, it can be. If not, it's just an opportunity to kind of be more present, a little more put together and organized with things that you need to get done. It's kind of like a work energy, actually, is what I feel it as. So yeah, it's the King of Pentacles reversed. So you Capricorns, I feel like maybe you felt a little ungrounded for a while, or feel like you don't have yourself really organized and put together to do like some kind of practical work that you need to accomplish and get done. But this is good news, actually, because with it being in the opportunity position, there is something that comes up where it is going to be an opportunity for you to kind of get back on track. And it is a court card, so that tells me that it could very possibly be a person. I know I said, oh, you know, it could be an activity or something like that, but because it's a court card, I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's going to be a person. You know, it could be someone who's an earth sign as well, that maybe they kind of kick you in the butt a little bit, Capricorn, and it actually ends up being good for you, where they're like, hey, Capricorn, like, get your planner together, and, you know, you were supposed to do this, and this year, you know, there's still time to get it done, whatever it is. So I know that was kind of weird, but that's what I got for that card, Capricorn. The next card is advice right now. It's the Eight of Wands reversed. So I feel like your advice at this time is to kind of slow down in some kind of communication that you want to give to someone or you need to give to someone. Okay? The Eight of Wands upright is all about sudden advancement and progress, like a rocket ship coming out of nowhere. And when it's in the reversal, it's kind of saying, you know, especially because it's in an advice position, it's saying slow down, hold your horses, don't rush toward something at this time. And Wands is all about energy, and this card in particular is about communication. So I feel like there's something maybe that is, you know, on your mind, something that you've been thinking about, something that you want to tell someone. And for some reason, the advice card is saying to just hold on. It might not be the best time energetically for you to get this message across. Okay, so if there's something that you need to tell someone, the advice is to wait. Also, the other meaning that I feel with this card is if you're waiting for some kind of opportunity or some kind of development to come in, whether it's with a relationship or a work thing, whatever it is, it could be anything. The advice is to don't get discouraged and wait for it to finish happening, because it's kind of telling me that there's a delay right now. Okay, there's some kind of delay, there's some kind of hold up with something right now, but it's still the Eight of Wands. So yeah, it's upside down right now, but it's still the Eight of Wands. So something is going to rush off and take off. It's just at this time it's not happening. So Capricorn, if there's something that you're waiting to happen or develop or take off, it's just saying to hang tight. It's still going to happen. It's still the Eight of Wands. It's still going to happen, but not at this time. But what does that mean? I don't know. The timetable is going to be different for each of you, but maybe you need to wait another month or another couple weeks or something. But it's just saying to hang on. Don't, you know, abandon it altogether. Hang in there because it will get done. Okay, so that's the second meaning. The first meaning is if there's something that you need to tell someone, to kind of hang on. And when you'll know when it's time to talk to them is because there'll be some kind of shift in the dynamic, some kind of new development in the issue between you and this person, where you'll be like, okay, now it is actually a better time to go tell them. So I'm sorry, I know that was kind of weird too, but that's what came up. So the outcome, overall outcome from all these energies, Capricorn, is the Hanged Man, which I remember you got this card last month. It might have been in a love reading or a singles reading. I don't remember, but I know you guys got the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is all about this kind of, I just realized it's kind of the similar message to the Eight of Wands reversed. Take a pause in life. A pause in life is currently needed. so that you could see something from a different perspective, and that is what is needed to advance in some area in your life. So moving forward right now with something, whether it's relationship, project, whatever, it's not going to really be that great for you at this time, because a pause is needed to reflect so that you can see something from a different viewpoint, to flip yourself upside down to see something from a different viewpoint. There's something that you're not fully seeing at this time, Capricorn, that you kind of need to, again, pause, like this Eight of Wands reverse is saying. So it's kind of saying, Capricorn, something that you are waiting or wanting to develop, again, whether it's relationship, work, or whatever, school, business, it's not the right time right now. You need to pause and wait. And you will know when it's time to get up. There'll be some kind of cue, you know, whether it's a change in a dynamic with someone, or, you know, something that was not available becomes available. Something will happen where you will know that, okay, now it's time to proceed. But this reading is heavily suggesting that you pause to see something from a different perspective, and from there is when you will get the advancement and outcome that you need, Capricorn. So I pulled an additional card to top off the reading. This is from a deck that's only the majors. You got the Chariot. The Chariot in this deck is a very slow energy. It's a snail with a bunch of fungi and moss growing on his shell. He's on some dead leaves. That's how long it's taking him to walk. The leaves have already died. So again, I mean, this is just reinforcing the message from the last two cards, that the Chariot is coming. You are going to bust into town on your Chariot, successful whenever you're trying to do, but it's slow moving, Capricorn, okay? So maybe it's just time to embrace a slow energy right now, you know, turn in for the night, so to speak. Maybe something will not fully develop this year. Maybe you need to wait till 2021. That's what it kind of feels like, that you kind of just need to relax and things will develop and take off for you, Capricorn. It's just kind of a more slower energy for you right now. Yeah. And the King of Pentacles reversed, who is in the position for your opportunities, this could be a person that kind of helps you realize that, where they're like, hey, like there's a slower way for you to accomplish something that's actually going to be better for you in the long run, instead of trying to rush to make something happen. So that person, who's probably an earth sign like you, could be someone that helps you realize that, and it actually ends up being way more fruitful for you in the long run for whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish right now, whether it's a relationship or otherwise. A slow, steady approach is what's needed. I mean, you have 4 cards in a row that are basically saying that, Capricorn, with the King of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Wands reversed, the Hangman, and now the Chariot. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope this reading was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if it did resonate for you, please let me know in the comment section below, because that's very helpful for me. And once again, if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, the instructions to do so are below in the description box. Thank you so much, Capricorn. I will see you next time. Okay? Bye.